Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Kim Shirello with BeTheChangeNow.com and Next Gen Spirituality. Thanks for spending time together today. Today, we're going to talk about spiritual relationships and why people might care about applying spirituality to our relationships. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about romantic relationships. We're talking about family relationships, friends relationships, co-workers, neighbors, right? And how better to interact with them. So I am trained in attachment theory, in trauma theory, in neuroscience. I am a certified integral relationship trainer and teach a 26-week course online on everything you need to know for relationships. I also am certified as a Vedic astrologer to do readings for relationships. Again, overlaying your charts and seeing how what the strengths are, what challenges are, and how we can make better. So I'm gonna circle to the Vedic astrology stuff real quick here. So this is like, how do we increase the strengths and how do we neutralize or decrease some of the challenges? We focus in these readings on overall compatibility, your potential to be in a relationship zone versus a platonic friend zone, who would be better coworkers, who would be better boss, um, and who would be better to work together. We also have what who has that chemical attraction, the butterflies, right? Who has that pull towards each other for a romantic partnership? Do you have that sizzle? Just in general, how well do you get along? How much do you support and nurture each other? Do you make each other better? And what kind of staying power the relationship has, and how much potential there is for arguments or breakups, and so much more. So I've had wonderful readings with people where it helped them work better with their boss, better with their coworkers, have better relationships with neighbors who had been difficult and things like that. And then, of course, with romantic partnerships, one in particular, they were actually thinking about getting a divorce. And after we had a reading talking over how they could increase their strengths, how they can minimize and neutralize the challenges in Vedic astrology, it's called remedies. And as you know, the Vedas are thousands of years old. And we combine that with modern methods as well, right? The attachment theory, the trauma theory, neuroscience, and lots, even just our biology and help to make things better. And after that reading, not only did they decide not to get divorced, things got stronger and better. So can't guarantee that with everybody, but so that's what we're talking about today. And also in the 26-week course, and I'm going to share my screen real quick as I'm talking here because a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Um, and show you. This is a nice little overview of all the different categories we touch in the 26 weeks. So it's 2 hours a week for 26 weeks. We do have breaks for holidays and things like that. And based on integral theory for conscious development. And if I draw real quick right here, maybe I should pick a different color so we can see consciousness development is huge. We all have the difficult coworker, boss, neighbor, family member at holiday parties, and they're not really difficult. They're at a different consciousness stage. And if we understand where that stage is and how to meet them there, we can have more pleasant interactions with the folks. Uh, and also we talk about in here, it's not really clear on the picture right there, but we also talk about attachment theory. We talk about the Enneagram and personality types. Oh yeah, it is listed here, attachment styles and our personality types, super huge, because a lot of times we think someone's being difficult and it's like, oh, they have a different personality type. Oh, they have a different attachment style. And now I can better meet them and have a wonderful conversation, wonderful interactions with them. So super, super huge. I know for me also, when I first took the training, now I'm a certified trainer, the fear shame dynamic, huge. That actually saved a relationship. And I've seen a lot of relationships for folks that it caused the downward spiral of the relationship just from not knowing some of this information. We also talk about spiritual development, right? There's spiritual levels of spirituality and spiritual consciousness and understanding that's super helpful as well. And then we do talk about sexual development, right? How we are at different levels of consciousness and how that impacts our sexual relationships and life. I'm also trained in Tantra as well and bring that to the whole picture. So why am I sharing all this with you today? Just to let you know these things are out there, things that we all wish would have been taught in school, and super important to helping us have happier lives and happier interactions, healthier interactions with romantic partners, family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, you name it. And I also offer a 2-hour workshop where we do interactive exercises just to toe into just a subset of these two things. So if you're interested in a Vedic astrology reading, if you're interested in the 26-week program, or even in the workshop, feel free to contact me at BeTheChangeNow.com. That's like after Gandhi's quote, be the change you wish to see in the world. And also all the information is listed below. All right. Thank you for spending time with me today. And please let me know what questions you might have. Also, you're welcome to schedule a free discovery session to go over any questions or any extra information you might be interested in. And that information is below as well. And also on my website at BeTheChangeNow.com. All right, everyone. Namaste and blessings.